The Panthers Poundcast is for entertainment purposes only. The opinions expressed on the show are solely those of the presenters and in no way reflect the views of the Panthers organization.
Listener discretion is advised.
You got it.
This is Panthers Poundcast. Welcome to your Panthers Poundcast. I'm Los Pantera. I'm here with Jamaica's Plow.
What it is.
And my man, Splinter, a.k.a. Alex Helms.
That's not his AKA.
Well,
You always do it
Also known as my real name.
How stupid.
Don't let the secret out.
Hello, everyone.
How you doing? How's your weekend?
Not bad. Stuck in the Outer Banks. How sad.
Oh, you fucking poor, pathetic individual.
It was boring, for what it's worth. And it rained and was cold as shit the whole time. There's nothing to do. We won't go into any further details.
We should go into those details later.
Fine.
No. We have to do the news first. Let's go into the news, because this is about the Panthers and football and all that, but I definitely want to hear about the adventures on the Outer Banks.
No, you don't.
Or yeah, how terribly sad they are. Let's go to the Panthers news.
Jeez. Why are you friends with him, Splinter, a.k.a.
Who's
Alex?
your friend?
Splinter Helms. Brandon Boykin got signed here this year for this season. 1 year, whole bunch of money. If you actually run our Facebook page, you would see this kick-ass meme that I made. Welcome, Brandon Boykin. Congratulations.
Did you say a whole bunch of money?
Carolina Panther. Well, I mean, no. Not a whole lot to me, but yeah, he got kind of fucked on that one, didn't he?
I mean, he got just above it. What? He got just above the veteran minimum. He's got what, $840,000. $840,000.
But he got $80,000 for a signing bonus for putting the pen to a piece of paper. He got $80,000.
He's gonna wear number 23.
Yeah.
Former
There's that.
of Sherrod Martin. For you, history
don't
buffs.
remind me about Sherrod Martin.
I'm happy.
God.
I think he's gonna have a good year.
And he killed it that 1 year in Philadelphia.
6 picks.
Yeah, and from what I've heard, the Steelers were kind of misusing him. They put him on the outside. He really is more of that shifty, quick-hipped corner that you want for the nickel. And I think that's where we're going to use him, because we've kind of already said that Bené Benwickery is our plan for the number 2 slot.
Right.
And Boykin said that's where he preferred to play, and that we were his first place in terms of wanting to land. And so,
and he's got all the connections with Georgia, with Thomas Davis and CJ, apparently making a lot of noise and rattling some cages to even get Boykin here.
He's hungry.
And the main thing is that he took less money to come here. That has become a recurring theme this offseason.
That's the magic of Gettleman.
From what he said, he was turning down $2 million offers and took one for less than $1 million here in Carolina.
Yeah.
And you have to wonder if that is due to the free agent pickups that Dave Gettleman's made the past couple of years, like Kirk Coleman and Mike Mitchell, where people have come here, overperformed, and got themselves big deals elsewhere.
Mitchell, perfect example.
Ted Ginn.
Yeah, Ted Ginn, he went and cashed in that 1 year in Arizona.
I think that's some of it, but he mentioned that money wasn't everything. I think a lot of it has to do with the winning culture we're building here.
Absolutely.
Thanks to Cam and Lucas.
Who doesn't want to come here and have an opportunity to play in a Super Bowl? Which you can't imagine that it's that far-fetched. Who did we really lose this offseason that is going to affect a Super Bowl run? We got everyone back that we really needed.
Cortland Finnegan's gone. I don't know what our chances are next season.
We lost Robert McClain.
No, he's actually still on the team. He was on a 2-year deal.
Well, maybe.
But
hopefully he gets some practice in there.
Yeah, so...
welcome, Brandon. Please don't suck. We need some help. Let's win a Super Bowl, and if it's scripted.
You and your script. In other news, this guy, I'm trying to read this here. This is Splinter's handwriting. Does this say Dick Cutter?
Dirk Cutter from the Tampa
Cutter.
Bay Buccaneers.
Sucks.
He had some pretty complimentary things to say about the Panthers this week.
How could you not?
He said that there's someone that we are constantly chasing and that all teams
in
are
the win
constantly
column.
change. Exactly.
And handsome column, probably. Pure sexuality we have on the Panthers.
We should do that. We should do that as a test online to see that. Let's test our website out and put something out there and see who the ladies like.
Do you think
That's a
that Dirk
tough one.
Cutter comes in
We're
to
gonna win.
Jameis Winston's locker room and hands him a picture of Cam Newton, just says, "Hey, maybe you should be a little more like this guy."
I'm pretty sure Jameis Winston cuts himself at night knowing this already, and that's sad. That's the rumor.
That's it. We have to save that for
I
the
just
rumor
thought of that.
section, I guess. Is that it?
I just
It's
thought
It's
of
a
that.
true rumor he just made up.
Don't talk about that true rumor yet.
If I start it, then it's a rumor.
It is.
He also said that they had one of their key free agents come back for less money, and that's actually happened twice now, and we've lured here a free agent for less money. Like we said earlier, I think that's just becoming a recurring theme, and I'm not sure that that's going to stop this offseason. I think that that's going to be continuing throughout the next
As long
couple
as
of
there's
years.
a Rivera, Cam, and Luke.
And
you can see it.
Gettleman. I mean, he's the one
Yeah.
also, pulling the strings.
All
and-
he's
and-
doing is dicking the players
Yeah.
down to get them to play. For
I think if
Rivera,
there's
Cam, and
one
Luke.
person that they won't like, it's
Yeah.
Dave Gettleman.
Right. Well, I like him because we're getting these guys
Yeah,
in
but
these
you got to look at it
situations.
from a player's perspective. They're getting dicked to come play where they want to play. Like,
Or-
Oh, he
that's-
or-
dicked me.
Boykin's going to come here and play his ass off like Coleman did, like Mitchell did, and either go on to someplace else to make more money or become part of the culture.
these guys want to win too, though. That's why it's
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we saw that with Jared Allen, Roman Harper, these older guys that come in. We mentioned
Peanut.
in the past, Peanut Tillman.
Stupid Redskins signed Vernon Davis. Moving on. Fuck you, Tampa Bay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, I guess fuck
Even
you.
though you know how to, look at what's right and try to be it, you still suck and we hate you and your stupid creamsicle fucking old jerseys. Anyhow,
Yeah.
And you dumbass pirate ship.
The Washington
actually kinda
Redskins did sign Vernon Davis.
He's a tight end, right?
he's
Yeah,
kind of old.
Yeah.
He was in San Francisco,
That's
then
right.
went to Denver last year. So technically, he's a Super Bowl winning tight end.
He's
though
technically a fuckhead.
he didn't really have too much to do with that.
He has VD. There's a rumor.
He is VD.
He is VD.
Oh, main topic.
Yeah, the main topic for today.
Breakout players.
Oh God, I hate you
Yeah,
guys so much.
we just thought of this main topic like 20 minutes ago when we thought about how nothing was going on in the league.
For real. We just decided to figure out who our breakout players of the year are going to be.
Prediction.
For
Right. Who
yeah,
we
our
think.
prediction.
No, we're playing Predictionary. That's a game I just created.
There you go.
Predictionary.
There's a section. Cue the picture.
Predictionary.
Nice. Good, man.
Yeah,
All right.
right,
The
yeah.
memes now.
Yeah.
yeah, Anchor Baby.
All right.
Predictionary.
So, Los Pantera.
I'll start off real quick. After Jamaicus.
Well,
What?
then, he just passed the baton over this way. So,
Oh,
to begin this relay, I will have to select number 54. I think that's his number. Isn't that Shaq Thompson's
Yeah,
number?
Shaq
It should be.
Thompson's number.
See, that's
It's
pretty
not,
good
it is.
guess. This will be his second year playing in the linebacker position, moving around, sometimes playing safety, depending on the play. He's great in coverage. He's fast. He hits hard.
Versatile.
He seems to read the play very well. It helps when Luke and TD are telling you what to do. But he listens well.
Right? Like,
And and I have to give him mad props. I know he got crucified for it, but I totally support the Seattle harassment. I think it's awesome because they are a bunch of bitches, and I agree with you. So fuck you, Seattle. Shaq's the man. He's going to have a great year. And we also said we would try to predict a stat line for our particular players.
all right.
right.
So I don't know about tackles. Let's just guess into at least 45 to 55 tackles, combined and solo. And I'm going to go with 4 forced fumbles, 3 interceptions, and maybe 3 to 4 sacks with some outside blitzes.
Wow.
Woo, that is a bold prediction, son.
Whatever. Everyone else on TV and everything else is fucking wrong all the time. Going for it.
Yeah, you might as well just go for it. That way,
If you are right, you're the man.
Yeah, right, exactly.
And if
The
you're not,
bolder
you're
the
not the
prediction.
man.
See, I fucking told you.
I'm a genius. It's the
I
first
just
one I got
fucking
right
knew.
ever, but I'm a genius.
I'm fucking redlining all over the place.
Everyone's yelling.
You're excited. Yeah, we just
Yeah.
thought, well, this is a good, we're talking about the Panthers, man. Football's still a couple months away, and we get a chance to like really think about who's going to just fucking make this team excellent next year.
Well, mi amigo, who do you predicto?
Well, since you're going defense, I think I'm going to do offense, and it's got to be the wide receiving core. We were good enough to make it to the Super Bowl this year.
Narrow it down.
Kelvin Benjamin's back.
Hell yeah.
Fun's around. Devin Funchess. Philly Brown.
What are their numbers, Carlos, for the rookies out there?
Well, Kelvin Benjamin would be number 13, and Devin Funchess would be 17. Or did you mean their stat line?
No, that's right.
Oh, you want stat line?
No.
Oh, you want
jersey
jersey
number.
numbers?
You just did it.
You tested me on jersey numbers?
I am,
motherfucker?
fool. Just because you put together slideshows don't mean shit.
Well, as far as the stat line's concerned, I think Cam's going to throw the ball around. You know what I mean? Olsen's going to get his catches too.
Obvious.
But as far as a breakout from the wide receiving core, I don't think it's maybe necessarily going to be Kelvin. I'm kind of torn between Kelvin and Funchess. One of them's going to step up.
And I mean, can you really consider Kelvin Benjamin a breakout player?
Yeah,
'Cause
breakout rookie year.
He had a breakout rookie year. He had 1,018 yards.
1,008.
1,008
Yeah,
yards.
same as
9
Olsen.
touchdowns.
Yeah.
Great rookie year, sidelined by the injury and preseason. And I like to see what he looks like when he comes back.
And with him taking all the coverage, I think that Devin Funchess is primed to have that breakout year. So I think that that's a good, solid pick
And
for the breakout.
Ginn will
player.
hold on to the damn ball. He'll probably get a lot of touchdowns too.
Hell yeah.
But to me, I don't see Ginn doing what he did last year with 10 touchdowns. It's going to be spread around a lot more.
If he's busting off, if he's not ever double covered and he just busts down the sideline all the time.
It's Cam being Cam. If Cam decides he's going to go ahead and pick whoever's getting the ball, whoever's getting open, that's really who it relies on. But I think Cam Newton's going to make the wide receiving core. Somebody's going to break out this year. We don't have that on our team yet. We have our linebacker, we have our quarterback, we got our secondary, we got our corner, and Josh Norman, if we keep him, we don't have a star
It's still,
on the wide
it's still
receiving core.
arguable that KB already is, though. Like, at least
Yeah,
under one season
I mean-
of production. And Greg Olsen, we just cheat and call him our best wide receiver.
Well, and just
We have to because we
KB's
don't
almost
have a breakout.
I
KB's
see.
almost a can't fail player. I mean,
Right.
you take his height conservatively at 6'4", and you add his arms, which are somewhere like 36 inches
It's
long.
a ridiculous span what he
mean,
covers, what he can
and
go
he
for.
can just really get up there. His catch radius is insane.
Right.
So, I mean, it's
what
almost
I'm
a
saying?
can't-fail prospect, and he's shown he has great hands.
He'll
He's
go
shown
up for it and take the hit, too, boy.
absolutely.
Yeah, he will. Yeah.
The one thing I will say about KB that I think we kind of whitewash over from his rookie season is he made all those spectacular catches, but there were some
He
wide
dropped.
open catches that he just dropped.
He Ted
Right.
Ginned.
So
Well, yeah, he did. He did pull a Ted Ginn, but
yeah.
less consistently than Ted Ginn.
So it'll be interesting to see him again. Like, we just don't know what to expect because
Exactly.
we have 1 year. We're coming off of a knee injury, so
Right.
will that affect him at all? But I expect to have a big season out of KB and Funchess.
Right, and the whole wide
Oh,
receiving core.
show.
Do you remember, though, when we first got Kelvin and his size, and they were talking about this is great because Cam Newton wasn't an accurate passing quarterback?
Yeah, absolutely.
What a difference a season makes.
And now you have the current NFL MVP
Uh-huh.
passing to a damn near 6'5" wide receiver.
7 foot with his reach monster.
Well, that sounds pretty pimp-licious.
So that's why I win. Stat line on KB and Funchess,
That's why you win.
Oh
8
my.
each. And I don't think they're all going to go. I don't think we're going to have
You
a
think we're gonna
receiver
have
break
two-
1,000 yards. I don't think
Greg
so.
Olsen will again, I bet.
I think, I'm going to be willing to bet that Greg Olsen is going to break that.
I'm not saying we're keeping it low. We're coming close.
Well,
I think Cam Newton's going to have 8,000 passing yards.
those seam routes.
that even possible?
This sure as
No.
fuck is.
That's totally not possible.
Whatever. As it is. That's only 2,000.
It's possible if they're playing Pee-wee teams.
That's
Maybe one receiver. No, I'm thinking about when we had D'Angelo and Jonathan Stewart. Great season. Both of them didn't exactly break the 1,000 yard.
But they did
one
break
year.
the 1,000.
No, I know they
1,100.
did that. But there was another season where they were both like 800, 900 yards each. They were really close.
You're thinking of '08, and they both broke 1,000 yards.
No, they did have another year. It was like 989 and 880.
Yeah, it was so close. Well, because they split the production.
Right.
Wasn't that Cam's rookie year?
You're a rookie.
But here's the one thing that I'm concerned about.
Let's talk about you. Who's your breakout player?
Well, I think that teams are going to learn their lesson from last year and kind of stay away from Josh Norman. And I think that that's going to give an opportunity to Ben Wickery to really shine.
Okay.
I think that he is a player that's primed to have a big year simply because of the number of opportunities that he's going to have. He's shown that he has the ability to be a standout cornerback in this league. I don't know that if Josh Norman gets his deal, if we'll be able to keep him long term. Right. But at the same time, I expect him to be playing for that big contract. I believe this is his third year coming in.
This would be his third. Yes,
it is going to be his third year.
We had third year here, wasn't? Did he play one year elsewhere?
No,
we were drafted. Did we?
Yeah,
we did. Okay, sorry.
And I expect big things out of Big Play Benet. So
Big Play Benet.
Number 25.
Oh, very good.
And honestly, the same with Brandon Boykin.
Yeah.
I think Brandon Boykin.
I was going to say the same thing. That he's got something to prove. He's in that position.
I feel much better about our secondary. I mean, it's still too early to say, but
yeah, we've actually focused on it this offseason.
Because it sucked ass, and that's why we lost everything
for so many years, man.
All 2 games.
Captain Munnerly, and great. Where's everybody else jumping in?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Or Chris Harris.
And you have to imagine, at
least Rod Martin.
Right now, I think that Trey Boston's going to step in at the safety position. So you've got Josh Norman.
I said that all last season.
Trey Boston, Benet Ben Wickery, and
the best linebackers in the league. Boykin. Star, KK. Like, fuck you, other teams.
You made a good point about
we don't have holes.
Shaq getting yelled at from Luke and Thomas Davis. Like, that's the best education.
Oh, absolutely.
For such a versatile player.
And he's just showing how he's reading it.
Better.
Yeah. It's going to be a good year. It's going to be a good year in Panther Nation. Let us know in comment sections on various outlets of where we post things.
Well, what kind of stat line are we going to get on Benet?
Oh, man. It's hard to predict.
Right.
But I'm willing to say that he has somewhere in the 5 to 7 pick range. I actually believe that he can have that kind of year. I think it's probably going to be towards the lower end of that, the 5, but at the same time, I think that you're going to start seeing quarterbacks shy away from Josh Norman, and another year of film study for Benet is going to be crucial. So I think that's going to be the way to go.
Along for the ride, was on the sidelines with us all season, even after the injury. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And he's the kind of guy that they come out and support. If you remember the bat incident.
Yeah.
They were coming out there swinging for Big Play Benet. So we just got to keep what's his name, Marcus Ball, under control from going over and.
There's no way that guy's ever going to be on a Panthers team ever again. He's gone already.
He's on the practice squad.
Is he on the practice squad still?
He's still there.
Is he staying because he stood up to the whole bat incident?
I don't know.
Or started it?
I like a guy that goes out there and is like, fuck you, you know?
It's an example of a story that should not be news at all.
Well, they thought it should be. They being the NFL, they being the, as Mike would call them, the great scripters.
I didn't create that. It's just what it is.
Hey, Panthers faithful, all 50 of you that might or may not be listening to us.
50.
50.
What?
The first 50, so they should be very proud of themselves.
We appreciate the shit out of all billion of you.
Thanks, listeners.
Yeah, thanks.
You're part of a mass, a congregation, if you will, of people.
A congregation of Panther Nation?
A gaggle.
Are you rapping?
Word.
Holmes? All right.
Before we get in our freestyle section, let's get into some rumors here.
Rumor has it.
Panthers Poundcast is proud to present
And not pay you any fucking royalties either, woman.
Adele.
No, I don't call her name, so she doesn't come looking for us.
That's the only pop music Mike Jamaikas ever sings.
That's not true. I like Britney Spears a lot.
Metal god.
And Spice Girls. Hit me, baby, one more time. I'm more a fan of the Oops, I Did It Again era.
Yeah, or Toxic, when she was a total whore.
Great video.
Like the strippers down in Kill Devil Hills.
Not
Outer
at
Banks.
all. Well, yeah, they were.
That's not a rumor.
Similarly clothed.
But that's like that's a confirmed fact.
There will be no contact and there will be no boobs at booby bars in the Outer Banks.
Don't go.
So they're not really booby bars.
I mean, I wasn't there. It's a rumor.
Right. Somebody told you about it.
Exactly.
The guy in the bathroom at the strip club.
Rumor has it. Why did you hear any of the rumor news? Or wait, you had one, didn't you, Splinter?
The rumor that I have is that the Broncos are currently in talks with the Niners to acquire Colin Kaepernick. The last rumor that I've heard was that the deal is close to being done, but they are working out the draft pick, which is going to be a mid-round pick, and they're trying to restructure Colin Kaepernick's contract and then bring him down roughly $4.3 million from what he's currently making.
Okay. Wow, I thought you were going to say pay him only 4.5.
So the idea would be to bring him in on a short-term deal and have him compete with Mark Sanchez over the next year. So I wonder who's going to win that quarterback
I would rather
battle.
see Colin Kaepernick and Mark Sanchez battle in bowling than to watch this fight for mediocre quarterback of the league.
I'd love to see that death match.
I just want it to backfire, and I want them to lose every game. And I hate you.
And go back and forth between the two, 3 games here, 4 games here, a la Chip Kelly.
But really, like,
Just suck.
all kidding aside, can Mark Sanchez or Colin Kaepernick be any worse than Peyton Manning was all of last season?
I hope, but probably not.
Like,
Right.
Peyton Manning was a shell of himself last season.
Without a doubt.
So they could be theoretically upgrading at the quarterback position.
Right, but their defense isn't exactly what they went into last season with.
They're going to be good as shit.
Yeah,
I
they still got
understand
DeMarcus
that.
Ware.
I
They've
get
still got Von Miller, Aqib Talib, Chris Harris. They've got their players, man. They're going
I
to
fucking
still...
hate Von Miller. Dancing with the Stars ass motherfucker. I hate
He's
that
got
guy.
his dumb glasses. He's a dickhead. Vaughn. What a dumb
He really
name.
is. Watch. There will be the decline of Von Miller.
But he's getting paid. Whenever they work out a long-term deal, he is going to be the highest paid player on the defensive side of any NFL team. I guarantee
Well,
it.
I hope he catches crabs.
While Dancing with the Stars.
While doing anything. I don't give a shit. While mowing the grass. Fuck you.
I don't know how this got onto Von Miller, so...
But you mentioned it.
We're talking about the Broncos taking up
Your
Colin
fault.
Kaepernick.
You started this rage sandwich.
I
But
fucking hate
the
Von
other
Miller.
thing that I've heard that goes along with that is that if they do end up acquiring Colin Kaepernick, it's going to affect their cap to the point where they're going to need
Cap
to...
will affect their cap.
a cap will affect their cap to the point
Yeah.
where they're going to have to try and move tackle Ryan Clady. So that would be interesting because that's a top end right tackle.
Well, cheers to the destruction of the Broncos, hopefully.
We'll see. We'll
Yeah,
have
maybe.
hopefully have a hand in that next season. We're going to the game.
What about you? You hear any juicy gossip, Mr. Los?
Nothing really.
Nothing at all?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
about.
It's been a slow week.
It really has.
Like there hasn't been too much to talk about or report on.
We were going to talk
that
about
show.
concussions, but we don't want to because everybody talks about them.
That's played out. It sucks.
Let's talk about how the movie is terrible because no one can make it past the first 7 minutes.
Well,
Tell the truth.
I can't stand any of the new Will Smith movies. I don't think I've liked a single movie since maybe I Am Legend. I liked that
Yeah,
movie.
I think that might be the last one.
That movie Focus was interesting.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you said you liked that. I didn't see Focus.
And which came out, was I Am Legend before 7 Pounds?
Yes.
Okay.
Pounds was
Pursuit of Happiness
I kind
Pursuit of Happiness
of...
was a good movie.
after I Am
Yeah.
Legend.
I don't remember.
And
Who
7
gives a
Pounds is
shit?
after Pursuit
Will
of
Smith,
Happiness.
he's
But
Big
since
Willie
he started
style.
having to put his fucking kid in every movie,
Right, like After Earth, and Karate Kid.
those movies were fucking garbage.
Hey, at least that kid's got a job.
Yeah, that's true.
I think kids are fucking lazy.
Not that kid. That kid's super
No,
busy.
he's a
He's
kung
got
fu kid and
agents.
shit.
How can
He
mirrors
raps probably.
be real if our eyes aren't
So
real?
racist. Why should he probably rap? Because he's black?
Because his fucking daddy's a rapper.
There you go.
Yeah, his dad's a Fresh
You're fucking
Prince,
racist.
son.
Fucking Fresh
Racist
Prince, man.
people
That's
are the people
Will.
who pull racism into it.
I
you
was
racist
dumb. That was a
fuck.
test.
You're fired.
I'm
no one's friends
testing
with you.
you.
Speak your native
Out of
language.
Test
West
save.
Beverly Hills.
Everyone hates you.
West Philadelphia, born and raised.
I heard that Matt Ryan downed his dose of estrogen to
Well.
get to a more normal level because his bras aren't fitting anymore.
See, where's diapers and bras now?
Diapers
Right?
are only when he's playing. Like the bra thing is a regular thing due to his
And-
budding breasts.
And the diapers are just there because KK makes him shit his pants.
Everyone does. It used to be Greg Hardy, and now it's KK
Yeah.
and CJ and Luke and
The Panthers in general.
Yeah, but the bra is just so he can be more in tune with who he feels. It's a a popular topic. Feelings and people identifying with something else inside. And Matt Ryan has suffered from that for many years, and he's finally handling it.
It sounds like he's confused on what bathroom to use.
He'll figure it out. It's the one
That he'll figure out. Winning a championship or even winning the fucking South
or
for
a
Atlanta.
second playoff game, perhaps.
Yeah. Or second place, maybe? Oh, yeah, they did that this year.
Anyways,
You
that's
know,
what I
you
heard.
know who has 4 times the playoff wins that Matt Ryan does?
Jimmy Clausen.
I would say Cam Newton.
Oh yeah, it is Cam. You're right.
That is true.
I just throwing out the Jimmy Clausen love. He's my hero.
You know who has 4 times as many playoff wins as Andy Dalton?
Ooh,
Cam Newton.
yeah, boy.
That is true. Well, these are some interesting stats that no one else knew.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we can share.
You know who
Has-
went,
has
you know who
Andrew
played in the
Luck won a
Super
playoff
Bowl
game?
this year?
Yeah, who?
Andrew Luck won a playoff game yet?
Yeah.
They've been in the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they just
Okay.
get slaughtered by any good team they play.
Are you kidding? In their fucking division, they might as well make that playoff run every year.
Right.
I think the Texans won it this year, but it's the first time in forever that I can remember that the Colts didn't win that division.
That's because we beat them in overtime.
Hey, this is Alex Helms from the Panthers Poundcast here with Los Pantera
The Goon.
and
Jamaica's Plow, 333.
be sure to check us out on our brand new designed website, PanthersPoundcast.wordpress.com.
It's awesome. Splinter did it himself, and there's pictures, and it looks so professional, and I'm so fucking proud of this guy.
Me too. Say it again. How do you get there?
PanthersPoundcast.wordpress.com.
PanthersPoundcast.wordpress.com.
You sound like a shitty insurance commercial.
Like our shitty lawyer commercial.
PanthersPoundcast.wordpress.com. PanthersPoundcast.wordpress.com. PanthersPoundcast.wordpress.com.
That is impressive.
What's up, people, and welcome back to the Panthers Poundcast.
What if there's animals listening?
What?
There could be
Welcome back,
animals
people
listening.
and animals.
Why did you redline right there? You have a problem?
I had to see if the microphone was working.
Jesus.
And now you're so low in the mix.
I apologize
You're
for
killing
this
me.
anchor baby.
Anchor baby.
I'm an anchor baby. Did you know that?
What the hell's an anchor baby?
Don't get
Anchor
into
baby.
it. Leave it alone right there. Google it. It's funny as shit. Anyhow,
He's on the show. He should know what an anchor baby is.
it'll spark a huge political debate.
I could just tell you what an anchor baby is.
All right.
No. It's
When
something that Trump uses, and
If
it's hilarious.
immigrant impregnates an American and they have a baby, that's the anchor baby that keeps the immigrant in the country.
Yeah.
What? You've never heard that term before?
You gotta Google the Trump video. It's so funny. He yells at that dude and is like, I'm going to use the term anchor baby.
It existed. The term existed before Trump.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Shit kills
that's
me.
it.
You got to check it out. Anyways,
Oh
moving
my
on.
God.
I mean, it's not like, just like, Hispanics. It's like, I know people from Ireland that have anchor babies or Hungary.
It's just a great
It's from
term.
anywhere. It's the term.
It's funny.
That's what keeps them in America.
my
See, all you
God.
people all thought it was racist, and you're
So you have to
ignorant.
name everything these days. Everything has to be labeled. So
Everyone's fired.
Oh, Lord. So,
That's fucking it, man.
yeah, that's it for this week's Panthers Poundcast. Thanks for joining us. I'm Master Splinter, a.k.a. Alex Splinter Helms. Here
That's Pantera Kamalos.
Here with-
less Pantera. My
yeah,
lawyer says I should introduce
Pantera,
myself.
Los.
Los Pantera.
And the man in the middle.
Man in the middle.
Marcus Plow.
333.
333. Peace out.
Thanks for listening.
Keep
Pounding.
pounding.
Take your fighting.